retired Air Chief Arupra, Mr. Indrajit Sen, President, Bengal Chamber of Commerce, Aniruddha Laidi, and my batchmate, friend, and an author of eminence, Mr. Amarjit Singh Dulat, members of SENSK, members of Bengal Chamber of Commerce, ladies and gentlemen. After the Guru has made such a comprehensive presentation, I was asking myself what there to say and be caught by the Guru, what rubbish you are talking about. So therefore, I decided that with his kind permission, sir, I'll try to give you a kind of a perspective of intelligence community about the digital age and cyber security in particular. When we were trained by Mr. Narayanan in the Seminary of Intelligence, we were taught what is art and craft of intelligence. And the art and craft of intelligence was to be learned in the loom of information, picking up the threads which are relevant, and trying to acquire an expertise of drawing a kind of scenario which looks logical, intelligent, and of use for the decision maker. Now today, that art and craft of intelligence has acquired a new incarnation, and that new incarnation we call the tools box of intelligence. The box is not there to contain art and craft, but the box is there containing all kinds of gadgets, equipments, appliances, devices, and suddenly the intelligence community found a great transformation in the business of collection of intelligence, whereby the shift is from human to the technological intelligence. When we look at the entire evolution of technology as an aid to intelligence collection, ladies and gentlemen, we find that the era of technology actually began with the Industrial Revolution. The innovation of the steam engine brought about a marked shift in the mechanized production, and thereafter the technology of electricity and the printing brought about a boost in mass production, while the printing created a kind of disruption in the religious life of Western Christendom. From there we have shifted to the technology of computer, the internet, and digital world, and today the buzz is, what is the fourth revolution? And the fourth revolution today is the buzzword because it is the revolution which is powered by the technologies of simulation, cloud forming, automation, and the robotics. According to the experts, the real game changer is going to be the artificial intelligence. And the artificial intelligence, it has its in arsenals, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, and the machine learning. It is already predicted by the experts that the real game changer, artificial intelligence, is going to wrest control of a major portion of human life in some years' time. Now this artificial intelligence helps to impart a kind of a depth to scan and span, whereby you acquire a kind of capacity for scanning, monitoring, evaluating, reading, assessment, prevention, detection, diagnosis of any kind of situation with speed, accuracy, and precision never seen before. And therefore we find that artificial intelligence in tomorrow's time is going to bring about a kind of a marked shift in intelligence, whereby the very dynamics of intelligence will undergo a change. There will be intense competition between the technologies, making the old technologies obsolete faster, making the task of intelligence agencies and the regulatory mechanism very difficult. And it will be a kind of a relentless battle for wits to remain ahead, supreme on top, and thereby govern the nation. The next thing that has happened today is in the cyber world, which has emerged as kind of the fifth most strategic domain after land, air, sea, and the space, is the cyberspace. And this situation has been further compounded by the revolution of the fourth generation. And this revolution of the fourth generation is nothing but a kind of a cyber war. In today's world, the war is going to begin as the cyber war. And when we talk about the cyber war, we find that the fourth generation warfare is being run by covert means, facilities, and by secret agents. The agents not to be seen on the ground, but the agents will be seen in the cyberspace, provided you have the capability to get across to that. Another thing that has happened as a kind of development of that scenario is when the fourth generation warfare is driven by artificial intelligence. That artificial intelligence empowers the adversaries with kind of capabilities to operate across the framework of the nation state, obliterating all the differences between crime, ordinary crime, and the war. A very important component of that fourth generation warfare happens to be the cyber terrorism. And that cyber terrorism today is considered as a kind of a psychological weapon, because it is a weapon being handled by those who are comparatively weaker. It is handled by those who are not in a position to either capture a city or a state, because they don't have the resources and the strength to do that and compete with the state power. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, an intense study has been carried out with regard to that particular aspect of cyber terrorism, and it has been found and proved that more the state succeeds in containing political violence, it makes the state more vulnerable to cyber terrorism. More the containment of political violence, more the state is susceptible to cyber terrorism, more the state is concerned about an act of terror which creates disproportionate scare about the safety of the political, social, and economic order. As a combination of these factors, today we talk about the digital sovereignty. And that digital sovereignty is becoming a key element to your territorial, political, economic, and social sovereignty. Unless you are able to take care of that by protecting the architecture of the cyber world through which your information passes, the architecture which is on the ground, under the sea, you are not able to provide secure kind of communication to your citizens and to the system that you operate under. Therefore, time has come for the state to prepare for the attacks which are physical, cyber, and biological. And this can be done provided you integrate the technology into the system. Because this war, cyber war, unlike the nuclear war, does not enjoy the advantage of deterrence. It is a war which is fought in silence, on the quiet, and the enemy is not visible. It's a low-cost offensive with high deniability. Therefore, time has come for the ladies and gentlemen, whether you are in the economic sector or in the state sector, there has to be a template of engagement across stakeholders to mobilize all the resources and expertise under your command in order to bring about maximization of utilization of resources and the optimization of the results. At the end of the day, one has to ensure the tussle between the technology and the mind is the supremacy of mind which has to rule. Unless the mind is supreme, the technology is going to take a toll of your expertise. Therefore, the mind has to reign supreme over the technology, but at the same time, neither the mind nor the technology alone can bring about kind of a scenario or respite what you desire. And therefore, it is the mind and technology which have to join together to decide whether the mind should work first or both should work in tandem simultaneously or in sequence. Let that mind decide and take care of the plan of action. With these words, ladies and gentlemen, I thank Seners K and the Bengal Chamber of Commerce for giving me an opportunity to share some of the thoughts that agitate the mind of the intelligence fraternity today and tomorrow. And therefore, I wish this particular summit a grand success and a kind of a direction that it gives to the future about the economy, how it should behave in conjunction with all their stakeholders, whether in the state or outside. Thank you. God bless.